Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm Prajwal from Indie Crypto, and inside this video we are discussing a very important but sensitive topic, which is what happens to your crypto after your death. Now this is a very sensitive question, but this came in as a question from one of the users called Sachin, who emailed us with this question saying none of the experts in the cryptocurrency community were answering his question, so he sent it to us. So first of all, thank you Sachin for a very good question. Now earlier today, Vikram came online on the Indie Crypto channels. He came live and answered this question, but for some reason we had some technical issues due to which the video was not recorded. So here I am redoing this video because this is a very important topic, and I want everybody to go through this video and take the necessary steps to ensure their cryptos is going to reach the hand of their family or loved ones in unfortunate situations if we are not there anymore. So here are the questions that he asked. As it is, he asked, what happens to my cryptocurrency if I die? Who owns it? How can it be nominated? If not, can I nominate its login details? How my generation can take this amount after me? That's his next generation, his sons or daughters. He means that. Okay, so first question is, what happens to my cryptocurrency if I die, and who owns it? The cryptocurrency will stay wherever you have stored it. Okay, it's not going to go anywhere. So if you have stored it on your mobile wallets, it's going to stay there. If you have stored it on your exchange wallet, it's going to stay there. If you have stored it on your paper wallets, it's going to stay there, right? So what happens in cryptocurrency is when the cryptocurrency is stored in a particular place, say in the wallets, it's not literally stored on the wallets itself, okay? It is stored on the blockchain, okay? And the person whoever has the access to the private keys of that particular wallet will have access to that particular cryptocurrency. Okay, so even if you go ahead and lose your mobile for some reason, but if you still have the private keys with you, you can go ahead and recover that wallet on another mobile phone and still access that cryptocurrency. Okay, the main key phrase here is private keys. So whoever owns the private keys can access the cryptocurrency. Okay, so say here are a few of the examples where you can go ahead and store your cryptocurrency. Say mobile wallets, hardware wallets like Ledger S or Trezor, paper wallets, or even on exchange wallets. Now in some mobile or web wallets and exchange wallets, the private keys are owned by the company or the exchange company. In case of hardware wallets, the private keys are stored on the device itself, and it is secured by a security pin which is required to access it. And in case of paper wallet, your private keys are displayed on the paper wallet itself, which can be written down, okay, and kept it in a home safe or a bank locker with your other valuables and valuable documents, so that it doesn't get into hands of unwanted people and you don't lose your cryptocurrency. Now in case of mobile wallets, there is something called as seed phrase, which you can also note down, and the private key is also displayed on the mobile wallets as well. So answering to this question, what happens to your cryptocurrency when you're no longer there? It's going to stay wherever it is. Now, how can it be nominated? And if not, can I nominate its login details? Now, there are two ways to see this. One, if the private keys of the wallet where you have stored the cryptocurrency is owned or held by yourself. The second scenario is when you have stored the cryptocurrency on an exchange wallet or a third-party service where the private keys is owned by them. Like say for example, if you have stored your cryptocurrencies on Coinbase or in India like Coinex, the private key of that particular wallet is owned by either Coinex or Coinbase. So let's look at each scenario individually and go through them. Now in the first scenario, if you have stored the cryptocurrency on your own wallet and the private keys was held by yourself. Now these private keys can be accessed in different ways. I'll go through each scenario specifically in the next slide. So the private keys can be accessed using security pins and seed phrases. Now in hardware wallets, the private keys are secured by security pins, and in mobile wallets you can also secure it by pins and also by something called as seed phrases, which I will explain in a moment. Now the private keys, the pins and seed phrases are all alphanumeric codes of different characters long. Okay, so this depends from wallet to wallet. Pins are usually small numbers. Private keys are alphanumeric numbers. Seed phrases are also alphanumeric. These can be written down on a paper or printed down on a paper and stored in a secure location like a home safe or a bank locker with your other valuable documents. Now the first scenario we'll look into is the mobile or computer wallet. Now in all mobile wallets, in the latest mobile wallets as well, your mobile phone itself is secured by your PIN or your fingerprint. Now once you go past that, in the wallet you will have something called as a seed phrase and also private keys. Now the seed phrase, we'll speak about seed phrase now. Now in case if you're no longer there and you have written down the seed phrase somewhere and you have communicated that to your family or loved ones on how they can get access to the seed phrase when you're no longer there. Now once they get access to the seed phrase, all they have to do is download the same wallet on their mobile or their computer, okay, and they will be given an option saying restore an existing wallet. Okay, they have to select that option and enter the seed phrase exactly as you have documented, and they will be able to restore your wallet that you had created earlier, and it will sync the blockchain, and all the cryptocurrencies that you had owned in or stored in your wallet will be there on this new restored wallet as well. That is there with your family or loved ones who actually went ahead through the process. So that's how you use seed phrase to recover a wallet. So even in case if you lose a mobile, you can still go ahead and recover that particular wallet if you have the seed phrase. So that's how you do with a mobile or a computer wallet. Now in case of hardware wallets like Trezor or Ledger Nano S, so whenever you connect these hardware wallets to the computer, it basically asks for a PIN. This PIN can be however long depending from wallet to wallet. So once you enter that PIN, you can easily access the cryptocurrency that's there on the hardware wallet and also access the private keys as well. So you would have to find a method to communicate this PIN, the secret PIN, to your family or loved ones once you're no longer there. Maybe you can mention that on a paper and keep it in your bank locker or safe, and where they can access it. So that's how you do with the wallet. There are also something called as memory phrase. Now this is very similar to seed phrase, but in this case you remember the phrase. In case you lose your hardware wallet, you can still go ahead and recover your cryptocurrency once you buy the same hardware wallet. So you might have to just Google this, because this process depends from wallet to wallet. In hardware wallets, depends from hardware wallet to hardware wallet. So third thing is paper wallet. Now on paper wallet, the private keys and the public keys is displayed as it is, and a lot of the mobile wallets, they give out an option called as sweep paper wallet. Okay, so even these private keys are in a form of QR code on paper wallets. So all you have to do is use some wallets like Coinomi or Mycelium and go through the options and select an option saying sweep paper wallet. And once you do that, it's going to open the camera of the phone, and using which you can scan the QR code of the private keys on the paper wallet. So once you scan that, all the cryptocurrencies that's stored on the paper wallet will automatically get transferred to your mobile wallet using which you have scanned it. So in this case, you would have to find a way to deliver the paper wallet to your family or loved ones once you're no longer there. Again, you can go ahead and store the paper wallet in a secure location like your safe or bank locker. Especially with paper wallets, you need to be a little careful because it can be easily lost because it's just a paper, right? Not many people will be able to identify paper wallets. They might just think it's just something that's invaluable, just like a coupon code or something, and they might just discard it. Okay, so you have to be extra careful when you're dealing with paper wallets. Now let's look at the next scenario where you have stored your cryptocurrencies on exchanges and the private keys are held by them. So in this case, I'll just take an example of CoinEx as an exchange. First of all, as I recommend in all my videos, it's not recommended to store your cryptos on exchange wallets for a long term. Only reason being, the heading itself says because you're not owning the private keys. The private keys are owned by somebody else. So whoever owns the private keys in the cryptocurrency space will have more control on the cryptocurrency. So it's not recommended to store huge amounts for long term in the exchange. Just in case you're trading, you're doing day trading and other stuff, yes, that is acceptable. But try and move your cryptos to more secure wallets like your mobile wallets, hardware wallets and paper wallets whenever possible. So in case if you have stored your cryptocurrencies on the exchanges, go ahead and proactively email your exchanges about your nominee details. So in this case, if you're storing your cryptos on CoinEx, go ahead and email their customer support about your nominee details, giving out your family details, whoever your nominee is, be it your wife, be it your children, be it your parents. Go ahead and send them send CoinEx customer support or the exchange customer support their details along with their IDs, like government identification like Aadhaar card or PAN card or passport or anything. Go ahead and send that to them just in case. Okay, do this proactively. Why am I telling this to be done proactively? Because in existing scenarios there is no such laws, no such law or rules or regulations that's being made with the exchanges like banks, where you can nominate somebody in a bank account. Those kind of availability or those kind of features are not yet there on exchanges. Okay, so in case if you don't do it, the exchanges are not going to come out and say, hey, there is some cryptocurrency left out in our exchange, whose is it? They're not going to come out and tell that, right? So you would have to ensure that you take every steps. So go ahead and proactively email them, and also mention to your family and loved ones as well that you have an account on this cryptocurrency exchange and you're trading. Only then they'll be knowing where to look for in case if you're not there, and they will be able to access that cryptocurrencies. Now I did go through an article while researching for this topic. There was a similar case that happened in United States, in Colorado, where a young cryptocurrency investor died, and he bought bitcoins when it was $13 a coin, right? So that's like it was a very good investment. So after his death, his family or loved ones were not able to track the cryptocurrencies. They didn't know where he was spending his money and where he was investing it on. So once they went through his bank statement, they were able to identify that he was sending some funds to Coinbase. Coinbase is an exchange in the United States. So after that, they took all his documents, his proof of death and everything, and went to Coinbase and submitted it. So after Coinbase went through their own database, they confirm that that person had a wallet, and they give his family the cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrencies today might not be as valuable as it might be tomorrow. It might be a fortune tomorrow, whatever small amount that you've invested today, and it might be a very big help to your family and loved ones when you're not around, right? So this is a very serious matter that we need to take seriously, and ensure we follow all the necessary steps that's required. So the last question was how my generation can take this amount after me. So once your family or next generation have the access to the private keys, pins or seed phrases, they can use this to access the cryptocurrency. So I mentioned earlier in this video of how they can use the private keys, pins or seed phrases in different wallets or different scenarios, and they can access the cryptocurrencies. And in few countries there is a concept of inheritance tax. Okay, so this is in few countries where you would have to show your wealth or show your source of money or wealth to your authorities. So hence it's recommended to inform your next generation, inform your family, and you also to get in touch with your tax officer or a chartered accountant to get more information on how they can go ahead and show the proof of investments and show the proof of the source of the income or money that you've got through cryptocurrency. Okay, so that's it, guys. So I hope this video was informative. One more thing I wanted to add here was there are a few services online today such as Afternote and SafeBeyond, where you can go ahead and record your message today itself, say for your family or for your next generation when you're not there. So you can create it personalized messages, you can leave very important information. Don't go ahead and leave your private keys or anything. Go ahead and maybe leave the location of the private keys, where you've kept it, which bank locker, or go ahead and leave a video message saying that I have an account in this particular cryptocurrency exchange, those kind of stuff. You can go ahead and leave that kind of messages on these portals, and you can add your next generation or your family as nominees on this website. So once you're no longer there, they will be able to access this information. Okay, so go ahead and check out these websites, go ahead and check out the documentation they have, how it works and stuff like that. And I think it's a great platform to use. So that's it in this video, guys. Hope this information is helpful to you. If you feel it's helpful, please go ahead and share it with others as well whom you find it may be helpful. And if you're somebody new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel as well. And if you have any thoughts that you want to add, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section. If you have any questions as well, please leave it in the comment section below. We definitely love to read them, and as one of your users sent this question, we've answered this through video as well. So that's it in this video, guys. Thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.